Good morning, everyone. As promised, when we did the Grand Western Canal recently, or as Pitt calls it, the Tiverton Canal, we have now picked up again on the Bridgwater and Taunton, and we're starting today's walk at Bathpool.
It's only been 4 months.
It's
the
only,
last
yes.
section, so excuse me, I'm full of cold and got a sore arm from my shingles jab yesterday. So I'm not firing on 4 cylinders.
Never mind. It's not that far down into Taunton, I don't think. So
Let's go for a nice walk. It's a bit cloudy. It was sunny, but it's a bit cloudy.
So this is the concluding part, and we'll have then walked the entire
and then we'll just go
Bridgwater
away.
and Taunton. It seems a long time ago that we left the River Parrett in Bridgwater, but today we did complete the Bridgwater and Taunton Canal. Our walk was 5 miles from Bathpool Swing Bridge down to Firepool in the heart of Taunton, where the canal ends its journey by joining the River Tone. The last time we reached Bathpool Swing Bridge, we were able to cross the canal, but unfortunately not today. However, true to the promise on the sign, Somerset County Council were indeed working hard to fix the problem, and this is what we saw on our return leg. This really was a rare sight on the Bridgwater and Taunton, a whole host of boats. Remember the Somerset Spacewalk? Well, this is the second version of Neptune, and not far away is what must be a much later edition, an information post about another very important aspect of our solar system, Halley's Comet. As you may have gathered, I like to give titles to all of the bridges, but this is rather confusing. This is labelled as Bridge 32, but in Nicholson's guide it says it's the site of the White House Swing Bridge. This is clearly not a swing bridge. I originally did a voiceover to camera on this clip, but having listened to it back, it's not very clear. So I'm stood under Trenchard Way and I'm leaving the Bridgwater and Taunton Canal, turning around and walking a few steps, and just over here you can see the River Tone. So what does that tell us? It tells us that we're approaching the end of the Bridgwater and Taunton Canal, and we're not that far from Firepool Lock. This whole area is a mixture of the old and the new, with some significant development in recent years. The Firepool pumping station is a Grade 2 listed building, first erected in 1840. The water tank on the roof was added in 1877 and then remodelled again in 1889, becoming a pumping station for the Bristol and Exeter Railway, which pumped water from the canal to the station just behind. In the past few years there have even been plans mooted to turn this into a restaurant with a glass roof. That would be wonderful to see. It's hard to imagine on this sunny April day that the early years of the new canal were marred by legal disputes with the conservators of the River Tone. This connection to the Tone had been made forcibly by the canal company, breaching the riverbank. The dispute got worse, and in August 1827 the canal company even evicted William Goodland, the river superintendent, from his cottage and took control of the river. Not surprisingly, the courts deemed this action illegal and returned the ownership of the river to the conservators, who subsequently built a dam at the end of the canal to stop water entering. In case you were in any doubt that this canal is no longer used just where it joins the River Tone, I could probably walk across there. It's silted up so much and so shallow. So there we are. We have completed the Bridgwater and Taunton Canal and rejoined the river, or joined the River Tone at Firepool in Taunton. Before we start our walk back, we stop for a coffee in Morrison's.